Hello everyone, we are here today with Tobias Zwingmann, the author, AI expert, and managing partner at Rapid AI. Hi Tobias, thank you for joining me today for this interview.
Hi, thanks for having me.
My first question to you is that in your talk you outline 7 common pitfalls companies face when adopting AI. Which of these deadly sins do you find is the most overlooked and why?
Yeah, so the most overlooked, I think, is gluttony. That is like chewing more that you can actually indulge. So I put that example of McDonald's, for example, where they put this AI voice bot in the drive-thru, and they thought they're just bringing in AI, but what they did, in fact, was like multiple AI systems. They had a text-to-speech system, a speech-to-text system, one system that figured out what menu items the customer wants to order, and lots of people are not really aware when they say AI what's really happening under the hood. So they adopt one AI use case, but in effect, it's actually 10 different use cases all at once. So they try to do more than they can do at once. And that's one of the big pitfalls that a lot of people overlook.
Thank you. And what advice would you give to businesses to ensure their AI implementations lead to meaningful outcomes rather than becoming costly mistakes?
Yeah, so what I like to do at the beginning is to apply what I call a profit filter. So when you look at the processes that you want to augment or automate with AI, try to look at processes that have a certain value threshold. I typically look for 10K profits or processes that add at least 10K in revenue per month or per week or per day, depending on the size of your business. But don't try to apply AI to low value processes, because then in the end it will be really hard to scale that up, because AI involves iterating over the solution, bringing in more people, trying to improve the solution over time. And if you don't work on a process that has at least a minimum threshold of value, it will be really hard to keep up your AI initiative over a longer period of time. So that's why I think it's important to, of course, think about where AI can add value to a business, but also start with business processes that have a certain value threshold at the very beginning.
Thank you. And looking at the current AI landscape, what do you think is the biggest challenge companies face when adopting AI responsibly, and how can they address it?
I think the biggest challenge is that companies try to skip the human factor. So they bring in AI as a technology, as a tool, and try to run it fully autonomously. But what they forget is that it's people making or breaking the success of your AI projects. So in the end, both from a responsibility perspective, but also from a business impact perspective, it's much better to start with augmented use cases where you have humans not only in the loop, but humans in the lead, humans that are actually control in the AI use cases at the very beginning. So then you can work collaboratively and see how you can both enable responsible but also effective AI use for your business.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.